Hello watch fans, Berthier Watches here, and this time for you we have a 2003 Hublot MDM Geneve. Now Hublot gets some stick on some social channels, and I'll explain why, but this is a 20-year-old dress watch. Inner box, outer box, papers, everything complete. Now this is the bimetal version. So you've got gold in here, and I'll explain why Hublot gets some stick and some grief. If you want to buy a new one of these, or the nearest model they make now, I think the steel, well, it's over £6,000, and they don't make their own movements. These are bought-in movements. So, you know, that's a lot of money for when you're basically just selling a watch case with someone else's movement in it. Now what they do make very well are watch cases. Hublot is the direct translation of porthole, so that's why this design looks like it does. I did go on a Hublot watchmaker's very brief introductory course where we got to strip down a case for one of the big bangs, and I think there was 57 components. You know, they don't make it just because it's the cheapest way of doing it, they make it because it's the best way of doing it. So on this one you've got 18 karat gold here, 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 and again on the deployant. You've got a couple of little marks to the side of the case from wear and tear, but it's quite slim. These straps are a combination of rubber and Kevlar, I believe, so although they are very, very thin, and very comfortable to wear, I have to say, but they are strong too. There's a couple of little patterning marks which we've washed the strap, they seem to be staying there. I don't know if there's a rubber treatment we can get. And while we're talking about marks, there are a couple of little ones on the dial. They're small, but they're there. We want to make that clear because in some of the photos you don't see because of glare or whatever. We'll just clean that glass, see if we can make that pop. Nice little hand cleaning cloth. So yeah, Hublot make very nice watch cases, and the majority of the time that's fine, as long as you're not buying a Hublot thinking this is the finest horology. No, they make very good watch cases, and the movements they buy in are good. They're just not in-house. They're not. There's nothing on this that says this is different to everything else on the market. But that's not to say it's wrong, and it has proven to be quite a nice grab and go. 35mm case, some of these are smaller, 33 and 32. This is the more desirable size for the majority of people, and it's ready to wear and enjoy. You can see more on this watch if you click the link and head to berthierwatches.com. If Hublot now makes some of their own movements, because I'm not up to date with their modern watches because they're so expensive that I can't afford them, then I apologise, but certainly at this point these were bought in movements. On the flip side, this is 20 years old, and if there was a problem with it, it doesn't really need to go back to Hublot. Any watchmaker could replace the movement quite cheaply. Thanks for watching.